Well, good afternoon, happy campers. It is a beautiful day. You can tell I've got the travel trailer in tow. You might be able to see my good buddy Moose in the back seat there. That's my 15-year-old yellow lab who was along for the ride today. But this is a weekend I'm really excited about. I get excited about it every year. But I'm headed south of Atlanta to Atlanta Motor Speedway because NASCAR is back in town. And the Quik-Trip Folds of Honor 500 is the marquee race on Sunday. And there's also an Xfinity race and a Truck Series race on Saturday. And we are pulling the travel trailer down and going to camp on the infield of the Speedway all weekend long. We'll be there until Monday, and there's all kind of action going on the track all 3 days. So really excited about that. And this is something I've done the last few years, and this year I am reuniting with some old college buddies of mine coming from different parts of Georgia. We're all meeting up for the weekend and gonna camp together, gonna eat a lot of food, enjoy a lot of NASCAR action, and probably swap stories and just have a great weekend. So stick around. We'll kind of give you a little window into our weekend and what it's like to camp on the infield of a speedway during a NASCAR weekend. And we'll go over the amenities that they offer in different camping sections that Atlanta Motor Speedway has to offer. So stick around and hope you enjoy. So we're all set up here on the infield at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and I wanted to take this time to just kind of let you know what kind of gear we use when we go on our family camping trips. So we've had a Forest River. It's a Salem Cruise Light, and it is a bunkhouse, but it has a Murphy bed, which allows us to still have a bunkhouse but keep the length of the trailer pretty short because I don't want to have to upgrade trucks right now, frankly. I want to be able to pull it with my half-ton Ram. And so we really love the Murphy bed because it provides a lot of extra sitting room and space, you know, and it keeps the length of the trailer down, which keeps the weight down, and it's easier to tow. So we've really had a good time with this camper, and I have 2 daughters, so they are able to sleep in their own bunk beds. But it has all the amenities that the larger trailers have. It's got the water heater, it's got the water pump and the freshwater tank, of course, black tank and gray tank. It's got a dinette. I will say our next camper we hope to have a slide out because we've noticed it can get cramped when you're in there for a week at a time. And so this is our Salem Cruise Light. It's a 19 model, and we took possession in 18, and we've camped in it 30 times already, and we really have a blast. Race day today, and I think it's going to be a beautiful day. The big boys will be racing today for the Sprint Cup Series race here in Atlanta. It's the Quik-Trip Folds of Honor 500, and we have been camping on the infield all weekend. We've had a great time, and can't wait to show you some race footage today. Some things about camping here on the infield that some people don't expect is that all the infield camping is dry camping, meaning there's no power hookups or water hookups or any kind of sewage hookups for the RV. So everybody here has to be completely self-contained, and more so this year than even years past because the bathhouses and bathrooms and restrooms that they have here in the infield are closed this year because of COVID restrictions. So in the past, you could get by without using the bathroom and shower in your RV, and using the bathhouses that they provide here, you would just have to provide your own power. But this year, you've got to be completely self-contained. So Takes a little planning, but they do have, thankfully, a service that will come around and empty your tanks for you or provide you with more fresh water if you happen to run out, which is good. And it only costs $40 each time they do that. So if you're smart and conserve water throughout the weekend, you might only have to do that once or twice, you know, with normal showers and dishwashing and stuff like that. And different people take different approaches on that stuff. But at least they do have the service here for you. And they also have a dump station if you want to hook up your camper and go dump the tanks yourself. You can always do that. But we're just excited. We've already watched the Truck Series race and the Xfinity Series race, and today it's time for the big boys to come in and do their thing.
Report within 60 days. See T-Mobile.com for 5G crisis coverage and plan details.
I'm Mary Ellen Stanek, president of Farms. For over 100 years, Beard's unique culture has made a difference in the natural medicine services.
So all the camping on the infield at Atlanta Motor Speedway is completely dry, so you have to have a generator if you want to have any kind of electricity provided at your campsite. So I was able to find a Champion 3500 watt generator, which for the price is fantastic, and it will run my entire camper, including the air conditioning, any of the outlets, all of the water pump, all of those things off of that one generator. And it's very quiet. It's a dual technology. It's not an inverter like the Hondas that are so super quiet, but for the money, this one really doesn't bother us that much. We're able to talk over it. It doesn't interfere with our conversations. We can still have music going, and it's not so loud. And it provides really even electrical power for the whole camper. So we really enjoy it. So again, with the infield being completely dry camping, and this year specifically with the bathhouses closed because of COVID restrictions, a lot of campers in here choose to do what we've done, which is we rent a couple of porta potties from a company that provides those for any of the campers here on the infield that want those. And the price is very reasonable. It's $100 for the entire weekend for a porta potty, and it saves all the hassle of having to deal with the internal tanks of the camper and having to go through that much more water. We'd like to save the water for dishwashing and showers and those kinds of things. And so with the group that we have, we chose to get two, but they're all over the infield, and it's really a nice convenience to have. They dropped it off right at our campsite shortly after we got here. It's here for us the whole weekend. When we leave, they come and get it, and we don't have to worry about it at all. So it's one of the nice services that they offer here that really comes in handy. another NASCAR weekend at Atlanta Motor Speedway has come and gone for us, and it turned out to be an excellent weekend. The weather is always so key in Atlanta when NASCAR's in town, because more often than not, it seems like we get some rain that comes in at some point during the weekend, which, you know, the odds are going to be against you this time of year, and it makes the infield kind of muddy, and of course it causes delays on the actual race, and sometimes they don't even get to finish the race on Sunday. So we avoided all of that, and although the temperatures were a little lower than probably we would have liked, the weather held out for us, and they got all 3 races in with no delays, so that was fantastic. And I think my whole crew had a wonderful time, and it's just nice to get together with those guys. And we ate like kings off the griddle again. But you know, I hope you enjoyed kind of a little insight into camping on the infield in Atlanta Motor Speedway. And be sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video. And we'll see you next time.